Hi, best friends. Oh boy, I've been having a doozy of a day, okay? A doozy and a half of a week. So I'll spare you guys the details. I just filmed a video about it where I spoke more in depth, but long story short, I've been in hell. And I've been having the diarrhea from hell, okay? Just putting it out there, friends. Since last Sunday, and it's been miserable. It's been, like, last night was the worst night yet, and I was up all night screaming, crying. I can only compare it to having a completely unmedicated non-epidural vaginal birth, okay? That's the pain that it was like contractions. It was bad news. It was bad freaking news. And CJ kept telling me last night, he was like, you've got to go to the ER. And I was like, I can't sit in a car right now. Like, stop telling me to do that. Because I was in so much pain, I couldn't sit. Like, it was horrible. Last night was the worst of it. And it ebbs and flows. Sometimes it's great. During the day, it's mostly fine. And even some nights, like not last night, but the night before, well, that night was miserable, but the night before that was totally fine. Like, it just keeps coming and going. And so this morning, he was like, you should go to the ER. And I was like, I feel fine. And then I looked it up, and I looked up whether or not constipation, because, okay, long story short, I went to the urgent care, and at the urgent care, they told me that I was constipated. They took an x-ray of my stomach, and I said, no, ma'am. No. Sorry, your machine's broken. Because I was just like, I've been shitting 15 times a day, lady. Like, there's no way in hell that I'm constipated. And she basically said, in the most demure way that I can put it, that perhaps what I am excreting has been moving around the obstruction, okay, and coming out as a liquid. So, welcome to my channel. Anyway, this is what it is. It's human, okay, whatever. Your favorite celebrity also has diarrhea sometimes. Bye. But anyway, so they prescribed me like Miralax and Senna and prunes, and I was like, okay, like, we'll do that, that's totally fine. And then last night was the worst of it all. And so today they were like, okay, we're gonna do a CT scan. Long story short, I had a bad experience with the contrast dye of a CT scan once, about 6 years ago, when I was having horrific stomach pain. And I literally felt like adamantium was being injected into my bones. It was horrible. It was horrible. So while I was on the table and these two wonderful girls were like telling me about the contrast and how it shouldn't make me feel like that, I was just like, oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm being such a baby. I was just sobbing. And I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm crying. And they were like, it's okay. Like, what happened to you sounds terrible. And if it happens again, we'll list it as an allergy. And I was like, okay. So long story short, it didn't hurt at all. At all. Like, people said you might feel like warm, like you have to pee. I didn't even really feel that. Like, it didn't really feel like anything. So don't know what that's about. I made this funny joke. It was CJ's joke and I stole it. I plagiarized it. And I was just like, well, that was California dye and we're in Minnesota now. So this is Minnesota dye. It's very different. The class of Minnesota dye is like far above California dye. And they laughed and I laughed and I was like, they think I came up with that myself. But anyway, so CT scan came back and the doctor said everything you heard yesterday, not true. They were like, we don't think it's because you're constipated. We don't think that is causing it. Actually, we're seeing an inflammation in your colon, so you could have an infection. And he was like, honestly, I wouldn't want to give you antibiotics just for that. We would want it to kind of work itself out on its own. But because it's day 10 of symptoms for you, and last night was the worst of it yet, it is not going away on its own. So we're going to need to give you antibiotics. Is that okay? And I was like, hell yeah, brother. Bring them on. Bring them. Doctor was really cute, by the way. Like, very cute, long hair. I was like, wow. Is it my birthday? But CJ was there, so he ruined it. But no, it was anyway. So I am on antibiotics now. Well, I haven't started them yet. I'm going to start them when I get home with a big old glass of water. He said not to take any of the stuff that I bought yesterday because they told me to take it. So like the Miralax, the Senna, all that jazz. They told me, no, don't take that. And I said, okay, great. And yeah, but long story short, I've been having a rough few days and I wanted to go on YouTube Live tonight, but I just don't know. I don't know if that will even be number one possible, or number two, if that's even something I want to do right now, because I am so exhausted. My body is just tired. It's been really, really rough, you guys. Like, and I don't want to sound like I'm this huge baby or anything like that, because it's not like that. Like I said, I have had a non-epidural vaginal birth. You can't tell me I'm a big baby. Although that was the worst day of my life and it's the worst experience I've ever had. Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but okay, I'm still not a baby. And oh my God, before anybody thinks that I'm saying like, if you did get an epidural, you are a baby. No, you are a warrior, whether you gave birth vaginally, cesarean, epidural, no epidural, laughing gas, I don't give an F. You are a warrior princess. So don't even try me with that. I don't even want to hear it. Bullshit. Okay. So anyway, I am miserable. I'm in hell. And I don't know. There is something inside me that needs to get out. It needs to get out. Okay. And yeah, that's my little life update for you. And I hope you enjoyed it. I don't even know what to say. I'm just getting by, friends. I'm just getting by. I had my jars delivered for my small business. Let's shut that off. I had my jars delivered for my small business, and 3 out of the 15 boxes came in the wrong color. Instead of a matte cream, they came in a glossy gray. That's not the right color. No, it's not even close. It's not even the same like gloss or matte. It's not. So I don't know. I already sent them an email and I was like, hey, you sent me the wrong jars. So they will correct it, of course. Like, they're going to send me the proper jars, which is great. They haven't said that, but they will. Like, why wouldn't they? But I will probably be using those jars for like a limited edition drop. And yeah, I think I'm going to put some of my Halloween candles in this limited edition glossy gray jar, because they're actually really sick jars. They look really cool, but yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do with them so that they don't go to waste. But anyway, I hope that you are having just the best day. I am sorry that this update was a little bit TMI, a little bit gross-a-roo. My ASMR channel is going to hear about it too within the next few days. Also, you guys know how I was so backed up on videos. I was posting like 2 videos a day. Well, I got through almost the entire backlog. I have like 5 videos left that are pre-filmed, and then I'm completely up to date. So that's incredible. So I think I'm going to start going back to a regular posting schedule, Monday through Thursday, not Friday and Saturday, because nobody is really on YouTube on those days. I mean, people are. I don't want to say nobody is, but it's just not a very high traffic YouTube day, Friday or Saturday, because it's the weekend. People are out partying, you know, getting ripped and shit. So, yeah, but that's a cool little update. Anyway, I am so appreciative of you guys watching and being here. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for your love. I need it. Like, people have it a lot worse than me, and some people deal with this pain every day because they have, IBS or Crohn's disease or, different health problems that result in stuff like this. So I'm not saying like, oh, I've got it so bad, but dude, it's been bad. It's been really shitty. Oh my God. Anyway, I hope you have a good night. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. I promise. Bye, guys.